Ladies and gentlemen, to WWE Elimination Chamber 2017 pay-per-view review. And ladies and gentlemen, I was actually very impressed by this pay-per-view. And it was actually very entertaining for 3 solid hours. I mean, it wasn't the greatest pay-per-view, but it was entertaining. And I enjoyed myself watching this show. And quite frankly, give me one moment. I'm just replying to my girl online because she is talking to me. Yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get this review started, ladies and gentlemen. So, bottom line is, big thing that happened, which I'm glad it happened, because I did not want to see another John Cena versus Randy Orton match again for the 20 millionth time. So, we got an opportunity to see a new world champion, and a new world champion very early, well, not very early, but a lot less than at the end of the match itself. John Cena was eliminated as the 4th entrant in the Elimination Chamber. So that was quite surprising on that subject. Baron Corbin, he got eliminated first. So that was pretty interesting. Baron Corbin went on a tear, beating the living hell out of Dean Ambrose, because Dean Ambrose eliminated him. So this more than likely is going to lead to a WrestleMania match between Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental title, which I think is an absolute great idea for Baron Corbin and Dean Ambrose, because Dean Ambrose gets to work with a younger piece of talent on the SmackDown roster. And not to mention, Baron Corbin winning the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania would be a great way to help build Baron Corbin into the next and new big name in the WWE main roster. So I did like and appreciate the idea of them having Baron Corbin get eliminated by Dean Ambrose. Him being the first one eliminated, I don't know about that, but quite frankly, I mean, The Miz was going to be a while before he could even get in the match, and Baron Corbin got eliminated before The Miz even got involved. He was still in his pod, so it was kind of iffy on who should have been eliminated first. Definitely not AJ Styles, John Cena, or Bray Wyatt, of course, or that would have never worked out the way it should. But you know, despite the fact that he was eliminated first, he looked strong going out. Even though he got eliminated first, he beat the hell out of everybody, and he was very impressive at the end, after his elimination in that match, to be quite frank with you guys. So that was very shocking at how awesome he looked going out of the chamber. Definitely giving you the clues and kind of the idea that there is going to be a Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. That is definitely something they should build on for a WrestleMania match. No doubt in my mind. It would be an awesome match, number one. Number two, these two have never worked with each other, quite frankly, with you guys. And it's for the Intercontinental Championship, giving more prestige to the title, having Dean Ambrose defend it against a worthy challenger such as Baron Corbin himself. So I like that idea. Next guy that got eliminated was Dean Ambrose, of course, by The Miz. Miz got eliminated by John Cena, and Bray Wyatt eliminated John Cena cleanly with Sister Abigail. And then AJ Styles tried his hardest to get rid of Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt just seemed like they made him into unstoppable force, and he got eliminated by Bray Wyatt with the Sister Abigail in a very unbelievable fucking finish I mean, he just freaking torqued his ass and smashed his face into the ground. It was unbelievable, Sister Abigail. Very intense finish by Bray Wyatt with the Sister Abigail finisher. And Bray Wyatt walks away the new world champion. Randy Orton stands up on the stage while looking at Bray Wyatt. Outstanding, and I mean outstanding presentation for a build going into WrestleMania. I like it a lot. The Baron Corbin and the Bray Wyatt Randy Orton stare down was perfect in just this match alone. Those two instances made it look for a match built for two good matches for SmackDown. I like both of them. They don't even do anything else. They just build those two matches. It's well worth it for SmackDown. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. I honestly believe these two should be the main event. Fuck Bill Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Yes, is it, the way it's built up, these two guys are two unstoppable forces, but Brock Lesnar being coming across as like Goldberg's got his number no matter how hard he tries kind of scenario. And with the world title on the line with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, yeah, it does scream blockbuster hit pretty much, but I mean, honestly, they're not going to put on the best show. They're not going to put on the best match. They're not going to put on shit. They're just going to put on a glorified, thing, nostalgia kind of scenario, and that's all you're going to get from it. You're not going to get your 4 to 5 star match type quality matchup. Not whatsoever. And I don't agree with what they're doing here with Bill Goldberg and Brock. I don't think it should be the main event. I think they need to go old style, but we know that's not going to happen. Old style is Royal Rumble winner wins. He gets the main event spot, literally meaning he's the last match on the fucking card. WWE has turned the meaning of main event as like they made the meaning main event mean nothing now. And they do that with a lot of different things. They fucked up the steel cage matches. It's meant to keep other people out, and it doesn't. You have fucking steel cage Hell in a Cell matches. It's supposed to be hell. It don't look like hell anymore. It's completely and utterly boring. It looks like a standard regular match with weapons. It looks like an Extreme Rules match with a cage wrapped around the fucking whole entire ring. Big fucking whoop. Other things, I don't know. There's so many things that they've done that make things that seem so important so less. Like WrestleMania, they got rid of the numbers, like numeral numbers. Like, why the fuck would you get rid of that? Roman numerals? Why? Oh, it makes it seem old. I wanted to make it seem old, you dumb fucks. It gives the freaking new people that haven't been watching wrestling at all an idea how long WrestleMania's been around. Meaning that they are a very prestigious pay-per-view and very important to WWE wrestling. It's supposed to be called the Super Bowl of wrestling. Well, Super Bowls have Roman numerals to it. Could you imagine every year watching the Super Bowl and it just says Super Bowl of 2017, or because next year Super Bowl of 2018? Like, who the fuck wouldn't want to? Why wouldn't you want to have a Roman numeral to define which Super Bowl is to what? It seems so stupid. And that's the problem with WWE. But I'm not going to get any further into that because it is late. I got to get to bed soon. So let's just get through all this. And then we'll go ahead and call it a night, shall we? So, first match on the card was actually Mickie James and Becky Lynch. This match was actually quite interesting. I actually really enjoyed the opener. I like the fact that SmackDown gave women 3 different matches on the card. which I thought was very impressive. And so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Becky Lynch did win the match against Mickie James. I was kind of disappointed Mickie James didn't get a victory since this was technically her debut match on SmackDown. So I kind of wish she would have gotten a win there. Kalisto and Apollo Crews versus Dolph Ziggler in a handicap match. I disagreed with this whole idea. I did not like this one at all. I know I haven't done any videos yet this past week, but quite honestly with you guys, Dolph Ziggler should have been just going one-on-one with Apollo Crews. Fucking Kalisto should have been nowhere to be found. He should have been beaten down like a dog by Dolph Ziggler, which he technically was, and they should have sold the injury or pain that he must have been in from all the damage he obtained from Dolph Ziggler. So, another stupid, dumb idea by WWE not trying to put over or sell something that they need to sell properly. They didn't do any of that. And Kalisto and Apollo Crews defeat Dolph Ziggler. Oh yeah, doing the stars of the matches. Becky Lynch and Mickie James, 3 out of 5 stars. The World Championship match, 4 out of 5 stars. And let's take a look here at the other matches that we didn't go over here. American Alpha retaining their championships. Match was pretty good. Again, tag teams in SmackDown and Raw divisions suck horribly. And the Ascension should have gotten over on this simply because the Usos beat the living crap out of freaking American Alpha. And you make them lose after getting a really bad beatdown, and they're just laying there like a pile of scraps and they still couldn't close the deal, the Ascension. That's pretty bad. That really demolished the Ascension a whole lot in my mind, and that was just freaking horrible. I think Ascension should have won this, despite the fact, no, they haven't been that big of a deal. But when you set up a scenario like that, that should have been a guaranteed win, not them going ahead and being punished like that. If you wanted to punish them, they should have just been eliminated first. That is a one major complaint I have on this pay-per-view, is that you go ahead and you have them on a silver platter for the Ascension, and then you take it from underneath them, and you're displaying to the audience, oh yeah, they're going to win this, definitely, and then whoops, sorry, they're not winning nothing. Yeah, that was really stupid. Heath Slater and Rhino actually were very impressive in this match. They actually got 2 eliminations during this event. So that was pretty good by them. Unfortunately, they didn't win or even end up being in the last 2 teams. Sorry guys, I'm just really tired. But yeah, the tag team turmoil match for the SmackDown tag titles, give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I mean, it wasn't all that great. I mean, it had some exciting moments, but nothing extraordinarily interesting. But another women's match, Nikki Bella versus Natalya. Now this has been a hell of a well-developed storyline between these 2 women. I find this outstanding storyline development. The wrestling isn't the greatest, but the storytelling within the whole thing is outstanding. So, I mean, you can just put up with the wrestling itself, but the story these 2 women are telling, it just keeps getting better and better and better each and every month. They keep finding new ways to intensify this storyline to the max. Like, literally, these 2 could headline a match at WrestleMania without having John Cena. I mean, I'm hearing rumors about John Cena and The Miz having their girlfriend or wife there for a match. Fuck that shit. Screw it, man. Nikki Bella and Natalya are very hot right now in their storyline. They need to keep these 2 going and make WrestleMania be the end point of all their disputes with each other. in like a false count anywheres match, last woman standings match, anything. Just fucking anything. Truthfully, the best match that would work best with this, since it ended up being a double count out, should be a false count anywheres match because of that situation. This match I give a 3.5 out of 5 stars because of story and decent wrestling. So yeah, I was very impressed by this match. Randy Orton defeated Luke Harper, of course. Nothing surprising there. But with that said, guys, I'm sorry about the yawning. But with that said, Randy Orton and Luke Harper put on a outstanding fucking match. This match, Natalya and Nikki Bella, and the Elimination Chamber match itself, all three of these matches were awesome. Top 3 best matches on the card. Itself and all overall was really enjoyable. I mean, you could literally sit through and watch the entire thing from beginning to end, mostly, and be pretty entertained by the whole entire show. Because there's nothing to really complain about with this show. It had really what it needed. So yeah, Randy Orton and Luke Harper, they went back and forth. Luke Harper looked like he was coming close, but he ended up losing with an RKO. And, oh, God. Very sorry. But yeah, this was a 4 out of 5 star match. Easily. Very, it was actually match of the night in my opinion. But others might disagree. And if you do, leave a comment down below. I'd definitely like to hear from you about that. And last match I'll go over with you guys, since I already talked about the Elimination Chamber match already. The Women's Championship match for SmackDown was very shocking on who won this. Naomi picking up the victory by countering Alexa Bliss's finishing maneuver. And I was actually very shocked by this. I don't know why they took the belt off Alexa Bliss. She was doing very well with it. And Mickie James is also one of her supporters. So why she lost the title now is beyond me. I actually totally disagreed with Naomi winning the Women's Championship belt. I did not like this whatsoever. I did not agree with it. I think this was a complete and utter load of crap. She should have kept her belt, moved on to WrestleMania, and fought a new opponent. Naomi's definitely not it to be women's champion. She has done nothing. Why she got a championship win is beyond me. She has not done a fucking thing on SmackDown, to be honest with you guys. There has nothing been anything that stood out to me. I give the match 3 out of 5 stars. It was a decent performance by both women, but it wasn't necessary. Naomi winning was just, to me, was more of Vince McMahon trying to get a shock value, like, surprise out of this. Like, hey, look, I gave you guys something different. Look at that. Something you weren't expecting kind of situation. And, I mean, that's great and all, but Naomi doesn't deserve it. I honestly don't think that. I think, you give Mickie James a shot at the title, that would have been a little bit interesting. But it's Naomi. She's not worthy of being champion right now. If she had some momentum going in, wins on her belt, and she was beating some people that were decent names, I would say yeah to it. But I did not agree with this whatsoever. I thought this was a shitty situation and really fucking dumb. But, anyway, this show overall, though, was decent. I really enjoyed watching it. Leave your comments and opinions down below and let me know what you guys thought of the show. And I'll get right back to you on that, alright, guys? And hit the like button if you liked the video. I apologize about all the yawning. I'm just really tired. Had a long weekend with my girl and spending the Valentine's Day weekend with her as well. And stuff like that. I haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep either. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button and enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll see you later. I'm probably going to be doing a review on SmackDown. I do apologize again about missing SmackDown review as I normally do. But yeah, I just haven't been able to get around to it. Didn't really watch SmackDown or Raw this past week, so I really kind of want to get back into that. But anyway, guys, I love giving you the reviews as much as I possibly can. Hope you enjoy the videos, and I'll keep them coming as much as I possibly can, guys. All right, enjoy your night. Bye.